Welcome to On the Chain. This is Jeff here with co-host Chip. What is going on, Chip? What's going on, everybody out there in the On the Chain world? We got some music surprises for you tonight, and we're gonna dig in because Flare, FOMO, huge breakthroughs, Trump targeting the Fed, the UK in turmoil. Who would have thought that? But Flare network breaking barriers. Its new
Barrios.
FAsset protocol unlocks seamless cross-chain payments and settlements. And these guys are just on fire. From a geopolitical slant, President Trump taking aim at the Federal Reserve. Say it ain't so. Say it is so. And the UK in turmoil, flags being banned as offensive. We're going to dig into that because I just don't get them anymore. I don't know. And Florida redrawing its congressional map. We got so much stuff to dig into that's critical, crucial, and you guys are going to want to hear it.
Gonna want to do it. Hear it big time.
Want
It's
to do
coming.
it. Got to do
Let's
it.
do it. You guys ready to go? Let's go.
Let's do it.
Welcome to On the Chain.
Well, first off, I want to do a big shout out to Beaver's XRP. My friends call me GW. Hey, brothers, watching from my hospital bed
Hospital bed.
in Miami. Wow.
Man,
What's going on there, man?
there.
Tell us more, please. I hope everything's all right. I hope everything's. It's good that you're up and watching, but let us know what's going on. Want to know what's happening there. So, yeah.
Miami.
Reposted.
Miami.
Very good. Very good to hear that. What's going on, Kelly? I'm on time for once. Well, we're on time for once.
We're on time.
You're probably always on time. we're always never on time. We had our act together today, which
did.
is really good. So it's good. We're waiting for people to come in. They're like, they're not going to be live till 8:20. No.
Talented Mr. Flowers coming
Look at
from
this.
LA.
LA and talented Mr. Flowers. Everyone knows the talented Mr. Flowers.
That's right.
It's like
In
the
LA.
the person that's probably closest to that talented Mr. Flowers, the talented Mr. Ripley.
That's right. There we go.
If you remember that movie, the talented Mr. Ripley. Mr. Flowers, live.
Mr.
He
Flowers.
says love from LA. That's good. I thought he said live from LA, but there you go.
Live from LA with talented Mr. Flowers.
Talented Mr. Flowers. One night only. Headlighting one night only on Sunday.
Sunday.
Sunday night live. The talented Mr. Flowers. I love it. Everybody else is probably pulling in here and they'll be like, wait, it's live? What happened?
These
What?
guys talking about.
What's going on? Where is everybody? They're like, well, we weren't expected. They're like, yeah, I got time. It's only 8 after. 10 after. Everybody's fine. Yeah.
And we do have a lot to dig into today. But man, I had a pretty good day today. Started around 4 a.m.
Whoa.
Meditated, worked out, was eating eggs on the patio with coffee by 6, washing the cars, and then was at the gun range by 10:30.
Nice.
A lot of stuff going on today.
Zep is in the house. Jim D's piling in. We got Matt LaRoche coming from down under. We are live, Yeti Town. I wore my badass Yeti t-shirt the other day to the mall. Got a comment
Look
from a
at
lady.
that.
Nice shirt.
Man,
That
we
was
need to
cool,
get some
man.
of those
When we
badass
saw you
Yeti
in
shirts
person,
in
you
here.
had that on. That was awesome.
That's kick ass.
Yetis can attract women. See that?
That's right.
It's not just a dog. You have a Yeti shirt on. There you go. The Yeti shirt.
Got to believe it.
All you need to have is you have the Yeti shirt on while you're digging inside a fresh bag of freshly roasted coffee as you're crunching beans
While you're walking around the mall.
while you're walking around the mall. And you have coffee breath. That's great.
Gotta
I'll have
love
you
the
just
dark
rolled
roast.
in. Good to see that.
And Jim
Steadfast
D's
is
hanging out.
in the house.
At his jazz club.
Always the jazz club, man. Always the
right.
jazz club. Jazzy Jeff. Remember Jazzy Jeff? Wasn't Jazzy Jeff in the
Jesse
Fresh
Jeff and the
Prince?
Fresh Prince. One Eye Willie said someone just sold 24,000 Bitcoin.
God, man.
Huh. That wasn't me. Just want to let you know.
24,000, man. That's a lot of Bitcoin. Yikes. Is that
Failed shoulder surgery.
that's what's taking the price?
Ah,
Okay, so here we got
man.
some more news and update on Beaver's XRP. My friends call me GW. Failed shoulder injury, 4 weeks now. Reopened. Found a bad infectious disease getting involved. Just an old Marine, too hard-headed to let this take me down. All right, man. Well, hang in there, man. Old Marines need help too. They don't want to be the last ones, so it's good thing you're getting that looked after.
that's right.
Infectious disease, Matt LaRoche. If you haven't got your Yetis on display, what the hell are you doing? Buy them, and then set them free, baby.
Set them free. I love the idea of the T-shirt.
Mm,
That was kick-ass. I would like the Yetis on a t-shirt.
yeah. Howdy. Wise
One
fools
wise
here.
fool is here.
Beautiful. So yeah, I mean, well, sometimes on the weekends, Jeff, slow news. It's not always going to be
Except
great
for
stuff
today.
happening. Except Moonchaser went
Except
to a
for
Flare event, so we got
tonight.
some video.
Sweet.
Probably won't see anywhere else that she
No,
was
it's
there
exclusive.
live.
That's right.
Exclusive. Well, only if we have it on it, but I don't know anybody else is going to be playing it. But Flare is an exciting project. We're going to try to get Hugo on here
That's invisible
and
can.
have a
Look at that.
conversation. What you got there?
An invisible can.
Look at that. I see that. What is it? What are you drinking?
Sparkling water.
Okay.
Real squeezed fruit.
I'm
a little bit
drinking
of
some
lime.
Athletic, if you want to know.
Athletic.
Athletic.
After the gun range, we went to Tap 42, had some wings and calamari and a Stella.
That sounds
That was
delish.
pretty good.
That sounds delish.
That was
And a
very
Stella.
good.
Stella's great.
Stella.
Stella is one of my favorites, man. One of my favorites. I was going to share the Yeti screen. What am I sharing the Yeti screen for? We only have 2 Yetis in there. Type in Yeti if you want to win a badass Yeti. By the way, we got a really solid tune for you guys tonight.
Tonight, too.
Very good
Night.
song. Jeff changing
right.
it up a bit. Coming in with something strong, man. You're going to like this.
Save
You're going
the
to like this
tatas.
one tonight. You're going to love it. You're
There we
going to
go.
love it.
Flare. Multi-chain payments. Dude, I'd love it. Love the idea of
Beautiful.
multi-chain payments.
That's
Tell
right.
you what.
You can't win. You won last week.
That's it.
You
still
cannot win. All right. So here we go. The multi-chain payments made simple. You're like, oh, how? Learn how FAssets
Can you make it any easier?
The protocol unlocks the seamless cross-chain payments and settlement. And remember, this trustless bridging system goes far beyond XRP.
That's right. Forget about XRP.
Mastered early. So there it is right there. Boom. Now you guys can sign up for this. This is August 27th. It's coming up. But
Coming up
it is
a few days.
You can do it virtually too, which is kind of cool. It's mostly for developers, so a lot of it might be over your head. But the fact is that they're going to talk about building multi-chain payment portals. So I mean, you can always listen in if you want. But I thought it was pretty interesting. They had this. This is what it is right here. They do these builder workshops. This is session number 12. FAssets in action. So if you want, you can just go register. I'll drop that in there if you guys want to pop over there. If there's any devs in here that want to check it out, but there you go. But you can
Loving
just
the
register
flare.
right here.
Loving the flare.
So this session is really designed for developers and builders looking to explore how Flare's FAssets system enables seamless payments through assets of non-smart contract chains like Bitcoin, XRP, and Doge. We'll walk through the design and architecture of a multi-chain payment app. We'll show you how to leverage FAssets, smart contracts, and Flare's native cross-chain capabilities. You're going to learn how to accept payments in FAssets, interact with the FAsset and Oracle systems, integrate redemptions into your UI, UX flow, and then also build protocols that operate. So it's cool. It's a fun thing. There'll be a demo. You can stick around.
Very
There'll be a
cool
live Q&A. But again, if you want to keep up on what's going on, sometimes it's just fun to kind of sit in on these things. And there you have it. There you have it.
I love to see, that they're moving forward, developing. There's things going on with Flare. Super passionate about cross-chain development, as are many here. I know you are as well. As is Zep. Look at that cool picture of Zep.
Sure,
Feel like cool if it was a badass
Zep
Yeti
rocks.
right there.
Zeppelin rocks. Zep rocks.
Flare
Get
rocks.
the Zep out. Get the Zep out. So what I was talking about a little bit. So Moonchaser happened to be over there in Tokyo, and there was a Flare meetup, and then I've got a video to show too. But just want to run through some of this. You did a great job of taking some notes here. So notes from today's second crypto event. The TLDR, which means too long didn't read. If you don't want to read all this, it basically the blockchain Nexus #1 was presented by NTT Digital, served as a local point for exploring the next era of Web3 in Japan and globally. The event featured a rich variety of panel discussions covering everything from DeFi and AI to privacy tech and infrastructure. Privacy first innovation was in the spotlight. The sessions included tokenizing real world assets, which, Jeff, we hear so much about that these days.
I love it. Yep.
Right? I mean, everything's tokenized. It's funny because
Everything's getting tokenized.
it was the talk of it. Now it's actually happening. You've got the AI and Web3 infrastructure and knowledge systems Then you have the user experience and scalability with zero knowledge, privacy, decentralized computer. Look at that. Spelled decentralized wrong. The British version. British spelling. We use a Z. We don't use S.
Yeah, I don't know how they spell things over there.
We changed it. There's more people that we bastardized it. We changed that to a Z
Well,
there.
well, the thing is, they created the language. We perfected the language.
That's kind of like what I think about Apple. Apple didn't invent a lot of stuff; they just perfected it, Jeff.
We just had to innovate the language. You didn't have to invent it, right?
Yeah. If you want to know, Jeff, I'm gonna fix it here. See,
If we could fix
there
it.
we go.
That way we can read it properly. Otherwise, I don't know if we
Does
can
not
read
look
it.
right,
There we
Jeff.
go. There we go.
That's right.
Decentralized.
That's all.
Otherwise, it was like decentralized.
Centralized,
Decentralized.
Yeah, now it reads decentralized. Okay, fixed. Check. First
Now
one
it
fixed.
works.
So some of the key takeaways in brief were domain names have been reimagined as creative tokenizable financial instruments and platforms like DOMA operating within the bounds of ICANN registration. This is really cool. Injective emphasized blockchain's global reach and the seamless shift of Web 2 assets into Web 3. And then the notion of the transactions per second theater surfaced, talking about the speed throughout the metrics are second to real world value delivery, which depends on both user engagement and developer activity. Documentation remains a challenge. Many blockchain projects still suffer from poor and outdated docs. Yeah, they're. You know why, Jeff? Because they're building the airplane as they're flying it. So it's like
That's right.
the
You don't have
docs
time
last
to rewrite.
They're like the last
Exactly
ones to
what it
get
is.
done, you know.
That's right.
Thought-provoking infrastructure concerns. Each ecosystem hardware limits storage, bandwidth, and compute. Overcoming these is crucial. AI agents, which we've also heard a crap ton about, may soon guide wallet interactions, warning users before signing transactions.
That's interesting. I like
Unless you
that.
get a bad AI agent. If you got
Right. If you have a bad one, that
it's
kind
like,
of
yeah,
stuff.
go ahead and send it. Oh, geez, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
wasn't
Did I
paying-
forget to warn you?
I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. I'm too human-like. We make
have a
mistakes too.
jackass for it.
Oops. Sorry. Zero knowledge identity tools, ZK to KYC, promise privacy, preserving onboarding, but adoption remains complex. And this is the big barrier right here. The whole adoption, the more complex it is, the less people, especially when you're dealing with people's, with value, right? It's like, $20, no big deal, $10. When you start to deal with hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, yeah, it gets a little bit complicated.
People aren't as open. They're not the players. They're not the players there. If it's a couple bucks,
Yeah.
you start talking about thousands. People get
It's different if it's a lottery ticket versus this is
a little bit hesitant.
portion.
Yeah, because the question that you always hear from people, kind of goes like
Risky?
this.
Is it risky? Is it risky? Is it risky? Is it
Yeah, it's risky, all right. It's very risky.
Risky?
It's risky. It's just like margaritas. Margaritas. That's your cue, Jeff. Margaritas. Yeah, margaritas. That's exactly right. So NTT Digital for amazing events. So there you go, right there. Evolution and practicality of real world assets and DeFi. And there you have some of the speakers up there too. So what a cool little event.
It's really.
And I did want to play some video from there because we do have the gentleman who's from Flare who's in charge of growth. So I wanted to put that up there. Let's listen to that.
That'd be great.
And I did boost the audio on this because it was kind of low. And I was like, oh, this isn't going to work. We won't be able to hear him. Where is the Flare? There it is. Here it is. Max Luck. He's the chief growth
Flare.
officer at Flare. So here it is. Recorded by Moon Chaser. Here we go.
The local community. For me, I'm head of growth at Flare. I go to a lot of the conferences, and it's really lovely to have such a lovely.
That's really blown out, man. Hang on.
Yeah,
a second.
it's super distorted,
Hang on a second. Let me just remove that for a
loud
second.
and distorted.
Let me move that. Hang
Man,
on a
that was
second.
crazy.
Let me see if I can. Maybe.
Wow.
Do I have the original one? I don't know if I do. Is it in the?
Crazy. But the whole point, with getting to attend, some of these meetups, seeing devs getting together, seeing a passion and focus on building in the space, and then seeing that the company, getting behind it, to really help support the devs in this space to continue to build on the platform. And that's really what's needed. There were a few hiccups, along the ways early on, with Flare, with dropping of the Flare token, the airdrops, and the Songbird, and kind of a misunderstanding from people in the community that were getting, free airdrops. And then there was a bunch of animosity early on. And I'm so glad that that's way in the past, that we've gone so far beyond that,
God.
and it was hard to see and say, look what and we called it out, said, hey, forget about, the community here. These are investor communities. These aren't the devs, but let Flare do what they got to do. And what they got to do is continue to build, and so thank God, it's really cool to see, after, what has it been, 3 years? Was it 3 years ago when they did began the Flare drop? Was that 2 years ago, 3 years ago? Dropping the Flare and all that good stuff, and the Songbird.
It's coming up. It's coming up. I think
Is it more than that?
maybe there's a few months left. I think there's only a few months left on that airdrop too, but it was great.
Wow.
I mean, people that got in on it, but everybody was like, people were very worried. They were just very,
Ends in February.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Loving
So,
it. Loving
the
it.
Flare drops ends in February. There you go. Yeah, a couple more
February,
months. So there you go.
Yeah.
Wow, 3 years already, Jeff? My God, that's crazy. So here it is.
That's what I'm saying. I can
Shout
remember
out to Moon
we did it.
Chaser.
We did one of those shows. I was in the airport. We were talking about Songbird.
Yeah.
That's how crazy that
When I
was.
think about Songbird, I think about the Oasis song Songbird. It just starts playing in my head. I can't stop it. It's just like, it's just too much. It's too
That is
much.
funny.
It's too much. I cannot take it. Yeah. So
Funny
here
stuff.
we go. So let's try this again.
Where are we at? All right, here we go.
Here we go. This should be better. Let's try this.
Roll it.
From the local community. For me,
There we go. Wow.
I'm head of growth at Flow. I go to a lot of the conferences, and it's really lovely to have such a lovely turnout of people here. So thanks for coming tonight. I hope that you found the presentation instructive about what Flare is doing, its positioning within the industry for providing XRP-Fi. Flare's main intention is to become the DeFi hub for non-smart contract tokens, starting with XRP. And we'll be going from there into other types of tokens as well, including Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and I know that there was mention of Stellar more recently, exactly. So it's exciting. You're in the right place to learn, and I'm actually very proud of the guys today who've been giving the presentation. They really are going to be understanding how to explain Flare to the broader community. And I think if we can help people understand Flare's positioning, then we can all make it a very good success. So thank you so much for all being here. I might pass it to Kyle just to give a quick introduction. Kyle is our lead here in APAC in general, with a big focus on being in Korea and Seoul. So I'll pass
Wow.
to Kyle.
Thank you.
Very cool.
Welcome everyone. Thank you for making our night special. I think the interest from the community members like yourselves will make Flare great. I shouldn't say that. But anyway.
Making Flare great again. So I thought it almost felt like that's where he was going.
It's kind of where he's going.
He kind of said, he was like, making Flare great. And he kind of was like, all right, did I just say that?
I know he kind of caught himself into
Let's-
that. That was great.
Let's listen to that again. That was good.
Members like yourselves will make Flare great.
Again.
I shouldn't say that. But anyway, yes. And also, I'll also say something in Japanese. I'm still trying to learn. 皆さんこんばんは。私はフレアでアシアを担当しているカイルです。ここから日本でたびたびイベントを開いていきます。 よろしくお願いします。
Impressive.
It was cool, man. It's great.
That's
What a
really
nice, cool little insight to a really neat
I like
meetup in Tokyo. How cool was that?
That's very cool.
And Chaser recorded that and did that big breakdown there. So there's always these little things that are happening, just the stuff we don't even hear about. If that hadn't been recorded, we probably wouldn't even know about it.
No,
So,
exactly.
You know, so it's kind of a
very
cool
nice.
thing that we actually did hear about it.
Make Flair great again. Just make Flair great.
Yeah, just make it great, period. Yeah, no, listen, I like the fact that Hugo's put a lot of time and effort into
Right, saw that
especially
too.
testing the test net and everything else. It takes time, man. If it was, you know, some there's been a lot of missteps for certain projects. So I'm just confident that Flair, I think there's going to come a time where you're going to look back and you're going to be like, what, 2 cents? I bought it at 2 cents. People will be like, what?
Yep.
Oh my God, when did you get into it? And it might not be that long ago, quite honestly. But the fact that you can get into it sub 2 cents is pretty amazing. And a lot of
It really
people,
is.
you know, the drops were even under 1 cent. But
Right.
I mean, people are like, what's going to happen with Flair? What's going to happen with Flair? And meanwhile, there's 100 for $1 basically, right around there, 80 to 100. I don't know what the price is right now, but that's incredible. You know, interesting.
Let's see where we're at right now. Where would you want to buy it?
What do you got?
Point
What do you got
two.
right now?
0.23. 0.023. So just over 2 cents.
Look at
Not
that.
bad.
So yeah, and
Not
what
bad.
it was just around hovering on 1 cent. Like what? So you've already doubled your money. If you got it at 1 cent, you're at 2 cents. There you go. You know, the fact that it won't. I mean, it is, to
fluctuation.
me, it's really undervalued. But again, it'll start paying. Once the network's up and running, it'll start really get cranking up and going. So that'll be really great.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that right there. Boom. Flair updates.
Flair, baby, Flair. You gotta
There's
have
some
that
of your
flair.
momentum right there. Look at that. Look at these
Jeff,
ups
what
and
was that?
downs. Look at that volume. It's a big volume going on right now with Flair. I like that. I like 6 million, 6.6 million in volume. That's good. Let's see what this was over here. 7. Look at that. 7.8 million, almost 7.85 million. That crushed it. That was earlier today.
Jeez,
7 point, almost 8 million in volume.
That's insane.
Some big numbers. That's good.
That is good. Wow. Jeff, you remember, for some reason, when I think about Flair, this is what comes to mind. I can't play the clip because, of course, copyright. But I can show the still. So I will at least show or at least the fact that it's stopped on this one side. But tell me if you guys remember when somebody got in trouble for not wearing enough Flair. That was from Office Space. Was that the one where she didn't have enough Flair? She wasn't wearing enough Flair.
I don't.
That's why or is that a different?
Is that?
movie?
Oh yeah, you're right. That was Office Space. No, that was. I think that
that might
was
have
it.
been- that was a
That
different
might have been a
movie.
different movie.
That was a different
I
movie.
think that movie took place in the restaurant, didn't it?
You're right. That was in the restaurant. So this was this is something else then.
I think that's what it was.
But I remember it was like had all the buttons and stuff, but that they called it Flair.
I think
And
that's
what
what it was.
What movie was that?
Or was it in a grocery store?
No, it was in a restaurant. It was in a Fridays.
the
or
restaurant
something
one?
Like that.
Yeah.
It was like a Fridays.
Right.
Flair.
Exactly.
Wearing enough Flair. What movie was that? Let's see. Yeah, for not wearing enough Flair. It was from Office Space.
It was Office Space.
That was the clip.
That was the scene.
That was the scene. Yeah.
Okay.
She got in trouble. She wasn't wearing enough Flair. You know, listen.
She's in the restaurant there. Yeah.
Yeah. So there it is. There you have it. There you have it. Flair, $10 to $100. Mark, I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that for sure, man. She has a great tat. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Office Space. That was Office Space.
Yeah,
Good deal.
okay,
Not enough
there you go.
Flair. You're not wearing enough Flair. She got mad and just basically told them off. That was great. So something I'm pretty excited about, Jeff. This is really something I didn't think would ever happen, but and it's very obscure. I will give it that. It's super obscure.
Right.
Let's see here. We've got here. Where is it? Where is it? I tell you, Remove
Put
that.
it up.
Trying to do.
What are we talking about?
Why do you have to click 6 buttons just to share a damn screen? It's just ridiculous. It's insane.
It's too many. It's an act of futility
It's really big.
to try to share things.
Joe Gebbia posted this. I'm honored to be appointed by President Trump as the first design officer of the United States of America. This has never happened before, Jeff.
Look at
If you
that.
notice, the government is just everything's poorly designed. The
Right.
software is bad. The user experience is bad from top to bottom. Everything.
Yeah.
They don't operate like a company in the private sector. They operate like, because you're talking to government.
Like
When
a
I go
company in government.
Like I always complain about this, Jeff, but when you go into the post office, your only job is delivering the mail, sending the mail, and having stamps. That's it. And you go in and like, oh, we're out of stamps. But it was the roll of stamps. The roll of stamps.
Right.
When you're doing a lot of mailings and stuff. I mean, obviously they have the little booklets, but like that's like one of your only jobs is to have stamps. Oh, we don't know when you're getting them next. We don't know. Maybe on Tuesday. Maybe. Dude, you're the freaking post. How do you run out of stamps? Like, I don't understand how you run out of stamps.
Your only product. Your only most important product.
It's not like you have 4,000 SKUs. We have 4,000 SKUs. I'm sorry, we're out of 3,721. We have 22 in stock if you want it. But stamps, but this is one of the key reasons right here. He says, my directive is to update today's government services to be as satisfying to use as the Apple Store.
Yes,
which
that's awesome.
That's a little bit of a tall tale. Let's just make it useful.
Let's make it as useful as Amazon.
We'll make it. You will get there. It's not going to be Apple Store quality yet, but it'll get there. Beautifully designed,
want Amazon Store.
Great user experience, runs on modern software and experience that projects a level of excellence for our nation, makes life less complicated for everyday Americans. Now you're talking.
Should be simple, easy, nice. Make a nice app out of it. Whatever you got to do.
Yeah, it should be.
Make people's lives easy.
He says, I want to thank Trump and his administration for creating the vision, supporting America by design. Cool. I will do my best to make this the U.S. the most beautiful and usable country in the digital world. If you're interested in joining me at the newly established National Design Studio,
redo our logos.
Please reach out with your link to your work. There you go.
Elon Musk responded. Look at that.
Congratulations, man.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Thanks, E. Congrats, Jim. Lucky to have you leading design in the USA. I've seen your passion for design firsthand. Look forward to working with you even further.
That's
Thanks,
great.
Senator.
Look at that.
That's great. Senator Christian said, great you're doing this here in the admin. So great to have you here. Likewise, Sharon. I mean, look at all these big people chiming in. Greg Abbott,
man,
Governor of Texas. Excellent. Congrats.
Great responses. Man.
I mean, everybody here is like
Secretary
Jim O'Neill. I mean, it's like just a who's who. John Lonsdale, man. Raheem Kassam. Man, love Raheem Kassam.
They all want to get their congratulations in early so that maybe he'll work, do some design in their department first.
It's a big job, Jeff. This is a massive undertaking. Then you've got all the plebs under here. But that's okay.
A lot, yeah. But a lot of things that need to happen.
What a great thing. So here's the executive order. This is it right here. Improving our nation through better design. Purpose, America has long led the world in innovation, technological advancement and design, but with the sprawling ecosystem of digital services offered to Americans, the government has lagged behind in usability and aesthetics. There's a high financial cost of maintaining legacy systems, to say nothing of the cost in time lost by the American public trying to navigate them. So it's time to fill the digital potholes across our nation. With this order, I'm announcing America by Design, a national initiative to improve experiences for Americans, starting with breathing new life in the design of sites where people interface with their government. It was funny because there was somebody, I don't remember who it was, but they commented on the court papers that were posted for the Ripple, right? That it was agreed to and it's finally done, it's over. And he commented, he said, like, why is it formatted like that? I'm like, well, this is depending on the jurisdictional, wherever you are in a jurisdiction, they all have their own rules, but for the most part, it's very similar. But there's certain they need to update that policy because it looks like from the 70s. It just looks horrible. You ever get an airline ticket? And it's like, it's all. Virgin does a great job. Virgins are really highly designed and stuff. But you get an airline
Virgin
ticket.
is nice. Oh, yeah.
But I'm saying, like, Jeff, like when it's always on the app. So the app's just like, the app is much better. But that stupid printout, like if you get upgraded, they give you the stupid, and you're looking at it, you're like, where the hell's my seat? Like you can't find anything on there. You can't read anything on there. It's easy in the app. You just go like, okay, the app is done well, but He goes on to
That's it,
all
Chad.
right, Chad.
That's it.
Cancun
He's out.
out. You're in
Cancun
Cancun.
out.
Well, hell yeah, dude. Have fun.
Cancun. Go get some drinks.
Yeah, go down
Send
to
some
that
pictures.
swim up bar, dude. Come on.
Something.
Policy of my administration to deliver digital and physical experience that are both beautiful and efficient, improving the quality for our nation. Towards that end, the National Design Studio will advise agencies on how to reduce duplicative design costs, use standardized design to enhance the public's trust in high-impact service providers, and then dramatically improve the quality of experiences across the American public. There's established national initiative, America by Design. So it's a really good thing.
Awesome.
Implementing America by Design, heads of agencies will consult with the chief design officer to implement the America by Design initiative at the respective agencies. So produce initial results by July 4th, 2026. Heads of agencies prioritize websites, physical sites. Dude, this is such a massive undertaking.
250 years.
I mean,
So
but
there's
thank
going to be a
God
lot going on.
Trump is thinking about this.
Oh yeah. And that's where BBRS said POTUS knows how to find talent. You know, his team is bringing back our republic.
Hell yeah, man.
One design at a time. Like Zober, interoperability, nice big word. It's a word that not everybody can pronounce.
It is a big word, and I think the problem with it is it kind of throws people a little bit. It's a little bit complicated, you know, because if you say like interoperability, decentralization, you know, I think for newbies too, like everyone just assumes, oh, you don't know what interoperable means? Yeah, it works with multiple systems. Okay, what about decentralized? Yeah, you don't have a intermediary party, right, that can screw stuff up. And I think that once we get deep into that, I think it could be even crazier when we start thinking about what, you know, governments being decentralized. I mean, just imagine that.
Yes.
We'll get there.
Hey, it is the bottom of the hour, so get ready.
Okay, guys, you wanted to change it up? This is a big change up here.
This is
no more heavy metal, man. No more heavy metal.
We're done with a screeching, screaming heavy metal. Onto a whole new genre. So here we go. If you guys are ready, let's let this song roll. Get your typing skills ready. Got to type in the word of the day. And here we go.
Yo, we're live on the chain tonight. We was in the house, keep it hype, all right? Are you ready to win a badass Yeti? Straight from the blue tribe, heavy and steady. Word of the day, Yeti. Hold with the flow, but the beat stay sweaty. Wallet on locks, our man stay ready. Click, claim, boom, that drop hit heavy. Why? Cause this right here's historic. Epic vibes, digital and euphoric. Chain reaction, the block's ignited. Blue tribe warriors, battle invited. Stand up! Rise with your warrior. Blue tribe Yeti. Of the clan Frost band. What's name? Frostia. Rise up, rise up, rise up. Let's go. Cold like the tundra, heat in the summer. Smash through the chain with a digital thunder. Viewers tune in, tribes getting freaky. Sipping on that obsidian bowl roast weekly. Legends get made when the nights get rough. Claim your Yeti if you're bold enough. From the block to the chain, we bring that fight. Badass Yeti taking flight tonight. On the chain. Badass Yetis. Born for battle. Made for legend. Claim yours last or be forgotten. Badass Yetis. On the chain. On the chain. On the chain. On the chain.
Dude, that
There
was a
you
banger.
go.
That was
I
beautiful.
like that
John.
one. That was a good
Beautiful.
one. I like that one.
King is here. Beautiful. Beautiful, man. On the chain. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a banger, man. You get original songs here. We really ought to turn those into NFTs.
We have to figure
So
out
let's
how to-
segue into this,
every
Jeff.
song is going to be an NFT. NFT.
If we only had the time and patience. This one here from Donald Trump. This happened a couple days ago. We meant to talk about it yesterday, but we got kind of carried away. It happens.
Who's
This
that?
right here, he said, "It's my great honor to report
Yes.
that the United States of America now fully owns and controls 10% of Intel, the great American company that has even more incredible future. I negotiated a deal with Lib Buntan, the highly respected chief executive officer of the company. The United States paid nothing for these shares, and the shares are now valued at approximately $11 billion. This is a great deal for America and also great deal for Intel, building leading-edge semiconductors and chips, which is what Intel does. It's fundamentally the future of our nation. Make America great again. Thank you for your attention." You notice he puts that on everything now. Thank you for the attention to this matter. So there it is. Jeff, what are your thoughts on this?
Well, before we comment on this, because it's going to be inevitable that we're going to go into a little bit of a rant.
We may.
So I might have to just play this just to get people prepared for the rant.
Oh no.
Even though we're kind of moving in this direction.
Yeah.
But just you guys I gotta get everybody kind of in the vibe spirit of the rant. Even though we can just flow with the rant, but this I think will help people a little bit with the vibe of it.
Oh boy, here we go.
Let me just roll this.
Oh no! They gave Chip a mic again. And Jeff's right there too.
Oh, no.
Chip rolls in, coffee in hand, dropping truth bombs all across the land. Jeff's got stats, facts locked tight. Every stream never dropping truth serum all night. Viewers tuned in, listeners worldwide. Chat's on fire, can't stop the ride. Is it rigged? Crowd shouts back. Jeff grins sly. Rumble attack. Dog Chip and Jeff, political rant. Saying all the things the others just can't. Shout to the listeners, shout to the crew. The viewers bring the energy, yeah, that's you. Jacked up strong on badass, yet it's roast. Obsidian, bold, dark roast, the fuel we love most. They roast with fire, they clown with wit. Mike still smoking, that's legit.
All right.
Wow, man. That was a lot of fun. 2 bangers in a row.
2 in a row.
No. Gave Chip a mic again. Holy cow.
Mic in hand.
Mic in hand, baby.
Here we go. Man. So first, I didn't realize they were, going to start making chips here. But how do you feel about that? There are going to be other chips. It won't be the only chip.
Yeah, well, first of all, when I saw this, when I heard about it, I thought, this is a really bad idea. This is a horrible idea. It's a really bad idea. I mean, it's never worked out well in the past. It's gone horribly wrong. But the government doesn't have any place to actually pick winners and losers. That's the whole point. If the government's picking the winners and losers, because the other thing too is this looks like almost like a shakedown. Trump negotiated it, right? And now it's valued at approximately $11 billion, and the government paid nothing for it. It just feels very dirty to me. I don't know. I understand now. The whole thing is the national security issue. The other problem is Intel's had a very bad year. If you look at their profits and stuff, it's gone way down. They've had a lot of fallouts. They're not doing well, but it really is the only chip made in the United States. Like even Apple designs chips, right, but they're made in Singapore. A lot of the chip makers are in Singapore. So that creates a national sort of an issue that if you have chips that are in military vehicles and military devices that are made outside the United States, I get all that. But is it the government's role to be stepping in and purchasing, in this case, gifted, but regardless, should the government own any stock or 10% of any company? I just don't think it makes any sense. You're starting to get into a really dangerous territory here, and I really think that it was a bad misstep. I don't like it. I understand if there's a company that is building chips and it's a national, something to do with national security, okay, but let's not conflate the issue. Let's not have people buying, the United States involved with government, Jeff. Why? I mean, I'm guessing you probably feel the same way. That's right. Like the government should not be getting involved in the private sector. That's not the government's role.
Yeah, I think there's other ways to determine, protecting security assets. Like Intel, we need to have chip making here, give them additional incentive to build and open factories here in the U.S. I think the most notable precedent would be General Motors when the government stepped in with a massive stake, in the government, or the government massive stake in General Motors. And, even then it was, we kind of look at it and say, was that the proper role? Should General Motors at that point in time been broken up? Were there other, suitors out there that could have taken divisions of General Motors at the time? Because that was a very hectic period when the government stepped in and they made decisions that, kind of crushed certain product line. Is GM, in a better position today than they were at that point in time? They are, but who knows what would have happened if we would have let, free market kind of dictate the direction this went. Maybe the Hummer. Oh, there's my image again. But maybe the Hummer brand would still be around. As a fully gas vehicle. Maybe they wouldn't have tried to spin it off like they did. Maybe Pontiac would still be around. I mean, there's other internal struggles going on within General Motors that might have dictated all the different closures. But the point is that government stepped in, took, I think, like 60% of General Motors at the time. And people got crushed, because
investors got screwed.
Investors got devastated, and so what ended up happening is they basically ended the stock. Government took a majority share, and then they roll out General Motors, maybe like a year later, a newly restructured General Motor, and all of a sudden, there's an IPO, and they're back on the stock exchange, but yet shareholders got devastated. There was a lot of people that were hurt over that. Now, was that that was a decision, insurance, mortgage, the banks. There was a whole period of time where the government decided to pick winners from losers instead of letting the free market make a determination.
Yeah, and the shareholders were wiped out in that 2009 deal. You had the existing shareholders of the old GM. They basically ended up with like this worthless stock. I mean, what they did was they converted it into shares of a separate entity, which is basically called the Motors Liquidation Company. And so what ended up happening was it's like you got worthless shares in a liquidation company. So pretty much anybody that had any kind of investment in the General Motors stock was completely wiped out. And then the bondholders on top of that, they had like maybe minimal recovery. They were unsecured because remember, it went through the bankruptcy. They invested billions into the General Motors debt, and they only saw like a fraction of what they were owed. It was something like, I don't know, it was a tiny little amount what they ended up back and a fraction of the original investment. So again, Jeff, you're right on when you say like the market should have worked it out. And this whole idea we're too big to fail, enough of that. The private sector is set up in such a way, there you go, the balloons. It's set up in such a way that it's supposed to weed out things that don't work. That's just how it works. But the whole idea of people who put a lot of money into a stock market, investors getting wiped out because they were able to just flush that down the toilet, it's just not a good thing. And again, I understand this is a smaller stock. It's a different scenario, but it's not a good idea. And it's, all around, I think just a horrible sort of way to travel. Even Peter Schiff. So I find myself never really agreeing with Peter Schiff, the gold guy.
Never.
But look at this. He's making a great point. He says the U.S. government taking a 10% stake in Intel is not only unconstitutional, it's a bad idea. Trump wasn't hired to run a hedge fund. This is a very bad precedent to set. Well, unfortunately, he's not setting the precedent. It's been done multiple times.
Right.
No one complained when Obama did it. Trump wasn't hired to, he says on top of it, it moves our nation further away from free market capitalism. And had Biden done this, Republicans would have been livid. 100% agree with that.
But to your point, Obama did do it, and nobody said anything.
Nobody cares. Like,
nobody cared.
Obama's saving the motor
GM,
yeah. Then look at this. You got Lutnick over here. Big news. And this is surprising coming from Lutnick, knowing who he is. He's a big private, big market dude. He's like, the United States of America now owns 10% of Intel, one of the great American technology companies. This historic agreement strengthens U.S. leadership. No, it doesn't. Doesn't do any of that. Thanks to Lip Bhutan, there he is right there, the CEO, for striking a deal that's fair to Intel and to the American people. It's starting to sound like a shakedown, dude. If you're like, well, because you remember Trump criticized Intel just a couple weeks ago. Talked about the CEO, he should step down, how bad they were doing. And now it's like, oh, we'll gift you 10% of the company. Oh, okay. Everything's cool. We owe now 10. I'm sorry, man. Not the role of the government. I mean, it's really rare that something comes up, but I just think it's a misstep here. And it goes against everything that the right believes in, the Republicans should believe in, which is, the
free market.
Free markets, man. It's like you got to let the market sort of work itself out here. So it's a very bad idea.
So that's why Devon is saying if governments don't own anything, then the only way they can raise money is through taxation. If they own a bit of business, then they will at least have income to offset their debt.
Incorrect.
But as soon as you allow government to own a percentage of companies, then they have a seat at the table, especially if they're owning 10%. That could be, considered one of the largest shareholders of Intel. What other company has the larger than 10% ownership in a publicly traded company? So if we start looking at it, they have a major seat at the table, and that could be dangerous. Where does it end? At that point.
Where does it end, Diane?
Right. And we know in China, when companies reach a certain level, the government gets a seat at the table. Not only a seat at the table, but they have ownership stake in the company. That's China. So there's other ways to raise. It doesn't have to be through taxation. It could be through tariff. But I guess, different form of taxation if you want to do like a fair tax or something like that based on a consumption tax.
Before the big con of the IRS, Internal Revenue Service, why Trump created the External Revenue Service is raising billions of dollars, and his whole goal is to wipe out any taxes for anybody making $150,000 a year or less. That's the whole idea. You might get up to $200,000, but this is how the government was funded before they started. Because they created the Federal Reserve, not federal, and it's not a reserve. It's a third-party secret company. Independent secret. How do I say secret? Because since 1913 there hasn't been an audit. They tell us what the P&L statement looks like, but who the hell knows? I mean, can you imagine? The SEC saying, "Oh, we don't need to show you our books for over 100 years," and this is what. Why are we borrowing money from a third party? We're borrowing money when Congress, the House has the power to mint money, right? They have to create it. They basically gave it to some third-party entity that nobody knows anything about. What's up, Visual Vendetta? And then you know what it opens up to? Stuff like this, where Governor Newsom's office says, "All hail Chairman Trump with his glorious 10% purchase of Intel. The Socialist Republic of America enters a bold new era of government-run business." It opens you up to stupid stuff like this.
Exactly. Yeah.
But they didn't have a problem when Obama did it.
They love when Obama did.
They don't have no problems at all. So, but it's like you're just opening yourself up to something it's just ridiculous. But look at this. You know what's not ridiculous? Governor DeSantis of Florida just confirmed the red state of Florida will redraw their U.S. congressional map. He may eliminate the racist VRA district. Republicans stand to gain seats. Gavin did not want to hear this news. And look, Jeff, see?
Look at that.
There's where we live right there. Look at that in the blue section. Everything else is freaking
dark blue.
Look at this.
Even Miami is red.
It'll happen in the spring, and the legislature, I fully anticipate, will produce a revised congressional map, maybe with 29 seats, maybe with the current 28, maybe with the VRA district, maybe eliminating that, said DeSantis.
It's good.
It's good news, dude. That's good, welcome news.
Gotta keep moving forward.
Any rate. So you saw that. It's funny. Everybody complained about there's no crime in D.C. Well, if you don't report stats, there are no crime. If you don't ever have numbers, you fake the numbers, sure. But it's amazing hearing the D.C. residents saying that they were afraid to stop at a red light for getting assaulted, something hitting the windshield. They were going through neighborhoods. They couldn't walk. They were scared to take their families. And it's the people who live there that I see everywhere, Jeff, in my feed, that they're blowing it up, saying how great it is. Well, guess what? Now he's going into Chicago. And Brandon, Mayor Johnson there was on, what show was he on? MSNBC. So there's soon to be MS Now, or whatever the hell his stupid name is. But listen when he asked the question about Trump. Watch how Mayor Brandon Johnson, look at how he just freezes up on this. Listen to this clip.
Something else President Trump said on Friday with regard to your city.
Chicago's a mess. You have an incompetent mayor, grossly incompetent, and we'll straighten that one out probably now.
No, this is what I love about Trump. Okay,
grossly incompetent too.
He's grossly incompetent, but he's wearing a "Trump was right about everything" hat.
Yeah, I love that hat. That's a great hat.
I mean, he's in the Oval Office. He's wearing a "Trump was right about everything." I mean, there's never going to be another Trump, man. There's just really never going to be anyone like him, man.
No, it's the best.
He gives 0 F's about anything. He's an incompetent. He's grossly incompetent.
And we'll straighten that one out probably next. That'll be our next one after this. And it won't even be tough.
Mayor Johnson?
Yes.
Your reaction to what you just heard.
Mayor Johnson, yes.
Yeah.
Your reaction?
Yes, that's me.
I mean, he's like, I don't think he knows what to say. I mean, he's like just kind of stunned.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, listen, the president of the United States of America has repeated this, petulant presentation since he has assumed office. And, if the reporting is actually true, what he is proposing at this point would be the most flagrant violation of our Constitution in the 21st century. The city of
Jeff, do you think that's the most flagrant of our?
It's actually not, but
it's not even close, Jeff. Flagrant. Cleaning up a city, nationalizing. Come on.
Chicago does not need a military occupation. That's not what we need.
Military
in fact,
occupation.
we've been very clear about what we need. We need to invest in people to ensure that we can build safe and affordable communities. That's what I've done as mayor since assuming office. It's unfortunate that this president is working overtime to divide and in his attempt to conquer working
Says Mr. Division himself, right?
families and to conquer cities across America. But this is clearly a violation of the Constitution, and we're going to remain firm and vigilant in our commitment to ensure that our democracy is protected and our.
I was like, Jeff, you can't get through any statement until they start talking about democracy.
That's right.
We don't live in a
exactly.
democracy there, son. The funny thing is like, what happened? I noticed this when you have guests on a show. You just talk long enough, throw some buzzwords in there. We've invested heavily in people. It's what we do. It's what I've done as mayor. I've invested in people.
We got to support a democracy.
What does that mean? What does that mean? I've invested in people. The people are scared to death. People are terrified in Chicago. I mean, the crime is out through the roof. We've invested in people. Okay, what does that mean?
At least he's better than Beetlejuice.
Well, I don't know if he's. I think in some ways worse than Beetlejuice. To be honest with you, I think he's actually, in some ways worse. So I don't know if I would never want to defend Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, Jesus. What was her name?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh, come on, Jeff. What was her name? Gosh, it's right on the tip of my tongue. What was it?
That's all I can think of. That's why I said.
Lori Lightfoot. That's what it was.
Lightfoot. That's
Lori
what it was.
Lightfoot. Beetlejuice. God, Jeff. It was so funny when it showed when she started when she was mayor and then when she exited. It was like two different people. I was like, who is that?
I know.
I mean, this is insanity, man. The whole thing. I think we should dive into, it's interesting. We start doing some geopolitics around the world and different things that are going on. If we go over to, England here. This is funny. Look at this.
England.
Imagine you're sitting in your house. And you get a knock on the door by some dude. So the old dude answers the door, and some young kid steps up to the door with some nonsense. This guy's just laughing in his face. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Be showing around to everyone.
Sorry.
So this guy is he knocks on the door and he's offended. He has the St. George flag, which is like the "Don't Tread on Me" flag here, right? The England on it, right? And he's upset that he's displaying it openly in his garden in front of his house. This guy just can't believe it.
But we want to be showing around to everyone.
Sorry. I'm not laughing at you, but you're worried about the English flag in the English country garden.
Well, yeah, it's offensive.
Our flag can be offensive in England.
Yeah, there's plenty of people in this neighbourhood who would take offence to that just being up right now.
Are you having a laugh or something? Where do you live?
Yes,
Where
mate.
do you live?
I'm from England, man. But
There you go. There's your flag.
No, seriously, that's offensive. It's not the 1950s anymore, mate. We can't be having the England flag.
Yeah, and I'm not Alf Garnett either, but that's my flag, and this is my country, and this is my garden. I'll put up what I like.
That's my flag.
They're so friendly. Could you imagine if that was in the U.S.? Like,
he would have got out of my yard. He got 3 shots to the caps at his ass, man. He would bust the cap, boom, right in his ass. I was like, dude, you're right, Jeff. That's very. He thinks it's offensive, right? So this is.
My God.
He goes, it's my garden, it's my house.
Way
it's
too polite.
My country, my flag. What's the problem? I don't get it.
Exactly.
So listen what they're chanting. Look, there's going to be a revolution there. I'm pretty sure there might be a revolution. If things keep escalating,
you got to have one.
It's not going to end with protests. People are pissed. They're sick and tired of, they're pre-teenage daughters getting raped. Nothing happened. No accountability. And because people want to yell racism. How about you just follow the law and throw them into jail? How about you just do that? How about you not try to give somebody off because you're afraid you're going to racism? Look, I mean, you break the law. That's it. It should be the same for everybody.
How about taking back London?
Oh, yeah. Look at this.
Why are there no-go zones in London?
They're yelling,
I love it.
Our country back.
I love how they start singing. You could be at a football match right there.
Our country back.
Nothing changes. They got the same too.
We want our country back. Country back. We want our country back. We want our country back. Our country back. No, Jeff, I saw this and I had to laugh.
Can chant. They can chant better than anybody I know.
So Sadiq Khan, the mayor of London, who Trump calls a very bad guy.
That guy's still around. I can't believe that guy's still around.
He is.
It's amazing.
So obviously this is a joke, but it's borderline because you're like, I don't know. It is a joke. This is parody, but look at this. Just watch this. He wanted visibility officers, wanted to be more visible to help people that are having problems getting knifed and in the streets. So this is it.
Since being established last month, the mobile police station in Stratford has given the public direct face-to-face contact with officers and helped police to bear down on robbery and thefts in this busy part of town.
So at the moment we've got 4 in each part of London to be able to do 3 things. One is high visibility to try and reduce crime and disorder. Second thing is around crime prevention. It's extremely safe, one of the most safest cities in the world.
No, dude. No. I mean, I saw that. They got the burkas on, dude. High visibility, bright yellow. Obviously, they put that from somewhere. That's not it. But, it's parody's hard to tell sometimes these days. It really is a fine line to know if it's real or if it's like just a joke. But obviously, that was parody. But just to go show you now, if we jettison over to Australia, listen to this Aussie girl here. Give her rundown and an account of Trump and what she thinks from an Australian perspective.
G'day, legends. I've just woken up from the nap, and as you can see, I'm super happy, and I'm very, very energized. I'm going to go mop the floors in a minute. Anyway, Trump haters.
She's so excited about the floors. I'm so excited. I'm going to mop the floors in a minute. Look at how excited she is, man.
Let's have a chat.
You're kidding.
Okay, I have some questions. Why do you hate him so much still? I don't understand. Like, us in Australia, we're seeing what's going on over there, and we're fucking so jealous of you guys for having such a great president like that. We really are. We would do anything to have him come over here and fucking clean up our government, make them honest, clean up our streets, okay, get crime off the streets, and yet you fucking left mob. It doesn't matter what good he does, you're still having tanties like your fucking 2-year-old sucking on your mama's tits. Like, seriously, I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on in the noggins. Like, I was just watching a TikTok video of this guy cruising around in his neighborhood in the good old capital, and he's like ecstatic because it's finally safe again. No criminals on the streets. There's no junk and trash left around on the floors anywhere. It's, crystal clear. It's all pristine and beautiful again and safe. And yet, you see people coming out when the police are coming to arrest people for, dealing drugs and shit like that, things that police should be arresting people for. And you're still seeing lefties come out on their megaphones shouting at the police saying, go away, looking like a fucking person who belongs in a mental institution.
That's it, mental disorder.
And I'm having to go at police for doing their job. Like, what the fuck is going on, mate?
Yeah, mate.
Like, just what is it? What is it with you lot? You've always got something to fucking complain about, okay? It's driving me bonkers, okay? We would do anything to have a president that is like, main goal is to clean up all the crap, to clean up crime, to clean up the government, make them honest, to clean up the streets, to send people who are fucking invading your country, who shouldn't be there, back to where they came from. Do you know what's going on in Australia at the moment? It is fucked. We're cooked. We would do anything to have your president. We really would. Like, our country is getting fucked. Okay, we have the shittest government in the world right now.
Yep.
And have you seen what's happening in the UK?
Yes.
They're getting taken over.
We just played it.
You should look beyond.
We did. We
and
just
see
played
what
it.
else is happening in other countries.
We
so
know.
then you realise how fucking lucky you are.
I know, right?
Anyway,
Can you believe this?
come at me. Hate me in the comments. Improve my algorithm so I
Did
can
you
get
say
more
hate
reach.
me in the comments?
I've got hater tissues in
Well, I'm surprised is they didn't break the door down and take her away for posting
bulk
this on
for
social
sale
media.
in my bio. No shit, I really do. For all your salty tears and your hateful comments, go check it out.
Someone please tell me who she is. Let's bring her on the show.
She's awesome.
It'd be great to have her on the
she'd be
show.
awesome to have on the show.
I don't know who she is because somebody posted a video.
Someone posted her video. Oh,
yeah,
there's
somebody
no
posted
original.
It wasn't her video, and this is the whole thing. Like I never know who posted it.
I didn't even track it down the original after it gets forwarded so many times.
I don't know. That's the whole thing. It's like if somebody knows who she is, Steve Willits lives there. He ought to know.
Steve would know.
Steve, you live in Australia.
It's
Of
a
course
small
you must know
country.
this girl. You must know her. Come on, of course you know her.
Not that big of a
Devon,
country.
You live there, don't you? Come on, man. You should come on. Put the word out, man. Report back. We need to know. But she's fantastic, man.
Yeah, tell me why you hate him so much when he's doing so much fucking good.
Oh, that's right. The king is over there. Between all the Australians that we have,
Yeah, Aussies,
that,
come on, man.
that are watching the show,
Track her down.
someone's
See
got to
who
be able
she
to
is.
track her down to figure out who she is.
Love her unbeaten
Lingua artistry.
It's quite good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Steve's like, yeah, sure. She's my next door neighbor.
500 kilometers away.
This is what I love. It's like, people. I tell people I grew up in New York, and they go, "Oh, do you know so and so?" I'm like, "Of course, yeah, weird. I know them." They go, "You do?" I'm like, "Come on, dude, no, I don't know." Who that. 22 million people live in freaking New York State. 22 million people live in New York State. Yeah, I know that person, right? Sure.
Yeah, of course.
Sure. Boom.
There you go. Boom. Fireworks.
There we go. Next
That
door
was
neighbor,
great. She was
500
awesome.
kilometers away. Well,
oh my God.
You might have a better. You could put it on a forum and
Yeah,
track
we
it. I don't
have a
know.
better chance. The king, I'm having coffee with her now.
Good, even better. That's even better, dude. That's even better. Well,
Bob Moneybags.
All the Bob Moneybags is here. United Kaba has been taken over by. Here we go. Bob Moneybags disappears and he comes back every once in a while. It's good. The
back
OG
every
in
couple
the
years.
space. Jeff, listen. I'm gonna watch. You watch this clip. I want you. Feel free to take notes, but I want you to report back at the end of the clip
I'm gonna have
what
AI
she said.
take my notes. Okay.
What she said. I want you to listen intently because I'm going to ask you at the end of the clip to interpret what she said because I've watched this like 3 times and I don't have a clue.
All right,
so,
here we go.
Are you ready? Same
Yeah.
for you.
Roll the
Same
clip.
for everybody. Let's go. Ready? Let's go.
I'm a scout. I use they, them pronouns, and I'm an interdisciplinary major at UBC. I'm in my last semester. My primary thematic focus is decolonizing academia and public knowledge systems, and my secondary thematic focus is biocultural and linguistic futurity.
For those, I have no idea what she's talking about. But please
Oh,
take
you know what?
notes.
You know what she's talking about?
No, I
Her
have no
future
idea.
career at McDonald's.
Okay. All right. I was really trying.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know if she has the work ethic. She doesn't seem like
I don't think so.
She's sitting down. She doesn't seem to be moving around too much here.
No.
So
There's no mobility there.
It's not
working
gonna
at
be employed. She'll be-
McDonald's requires
she'll
that you
be
stand up
unemployed.
and work. She'll be in the
Jimmy
loony
says
bin.
she's a slug. She's saying she's crazy. Yeah. One hashtag explains all this. You know what it is, Jeff?
Oh God.
You know, just one hashtag. You know what it is?
What is it? Which one hashtag? are you gonna
Liberalism
use?
is a mental disorder.
Liberalism is a mental disorder.
That's it. All right, let's listen to the rest of this. See if you can make out the rest of this.
Those who don't know what that means, can you give us a quick rundown?
Yeah.
This is what I thought. I go, great. Thank you for asking that because I was having the same problem. I wasn't sure what she was saying either. But let's listen and she can clarify this for us, Jeff.
Basically, what I focus on is the promises that the institution has made and also the emergence of indigenous ways of knowing and being across the disciplines. And I...
What? She listen to this. This is the great. I don't know what that means. This is the craziest thing I've ever heard.
She looks like a professor. Yeah.
Yeah. This is what she focuses on. Listen to this.
What I focus on is the promises that the institution has made and also the emergence of indigenous ways of knowing.
Indigenous ways of
knowing across the disciplines. And
what disciplines?
I feature in a lot of
Making
stuff
up
like
words.
language revitalization, the
Language
revitalization.
I'm sorry. You have no job with language revitalization.
emergent vitality of languages, rather, and just kind
Let me
of
just try to use a lot
bunch
of
of
big
stuff.
words
I've taken
put them
courses
together.
in over 20 departments, so
Okay.
yeah,
Awesome.
Moron.
He says awesome. at the end.
20 departments.
Do you want to know what I
Taking courses in 20 departments.
when he says
So
awesome?
you're
you know what
never
he's-
graduating.
You know what he's
for
thinking?
20 departments, so
Okay.
yeah.
Awesome.
Let me translate. You're a nut job. I gotta go. I have no idea what you're talking about.
He's
This
like,
whole
awesome.
thing, when the knowing and being, I don't know what this means.
Can you give us a quick rundown?
Yeah, basically, what I focus on is
This would be the
the
future,
promises that the institution
Jeff, if sometime next somebody asks you a question, just say, well, what I focus on is a promise
has
that
made,
the institution has made,
and also the emergence of indigenous
the emergence of indigenous
ways of knowing and being.
Of knowing and being. What the hell is she talking about? This is why this woke crowd is just not going to make it, dude. They're not going to make it.
They can't.
Enjoy paying back your student loan because you are
Just putting a
What
lot
the
of
Aussie
words
girl
together
said, you are
that
effed.
don't
You are
mean anything.
screwed. You are absolutely 100% screwed. I have no idea what she's going to do in life, Jeff.
Absolutely
I don't think she
nothing.
knows what she's going to do.
Absolutely.
But listen to this. We got more. Wait, there's more, okay? So if you're walking down the street,
indigenous culture is undisciplined by traditional tribal values.
listen to this. If you're walking down the streets of New York and you ask a question about Mandami, and you run into a classic liberal, this is what you get, Jeff. This is the kind of interview you get.
You guys think is a bigger threat, Trump girl or Mom Donnie?
Probably Trump girl.
Yeah, why?
Because she stands for all that Trump stuff.
What's all that?
All that yucky, scary, yucky, racist Trump stuff.
Okay, and what do you like about this dude?
You know, he stands for the opposite. And Trump girl.
Yeah, what do you like about?
Wait, this dude she's pointing to is Mandami, okay?
Yeah.
And then there's Trump girl with the Trump hat on, right?
Right.
Who's worse? You know, all that ugly Trump stuff, racist stuff, you know.
This dude.
You know, he stands
God.
for the opposite, at least based on what I've heard.
This girl doesn't have a clue. She's
Definitely does. One stands for capitalism, free markets, less government, and the other one stands for socialism, more government.
Down, yeah, for sure.
So you like socialism?
Yeah.
All right. Where has socialism worked?
You know. I just put together what's going on.
What's going on?
She put together what's going on.
Yeah.
You look like a complete moron because you are a complete moron. You can't
are
answer one
another
question.
one.
No, I got it.
Who's making a video? Where has socialism worked well?
Honestly, I don't know enough to be able to answer that question, but
What about Venezuela? How are they doing?
I can't say that I've read much about Venezuela recently. Yeah.
That look. Look at the look.
The crazy
Look at that look
eyes.
she's giving her.
Cuba?
She's like, this girl's nuts.
She says Cuba. And then this girl jumps in. This is great, Jeff. This is fantastic.
Cuba?
Who do you think is more for gay people? His supporters or Trump supporters?
Definitely the Mondani supporters.
He came out in support of LGBT people, but his supporters tried to cancel him for that. Did you know that?
Certainly not me, and I'm one of him. I'm all for Mondani.
What's your favorite pop?
Yeah. Let me explain what Muslims do to the gay
God.
community. They throw them from a building
throw
if
'em
they
off
survive,
roof.
then they stone them. So good luck with that.
Good luck with that.
Jesus.
Policy of his.
They're so
You know,
stupid.
I don't know enough.
But you're a supporter and you don't know his policy?
You're a
I love
supporter, but you don't
I love
know
how they always
policies.
say, I don't know enough. I never studied that.
But why
I
did
don't
you
know anything
why did
about
you
it.
comment on? You knew in the beginning of the interview. Though.
I'm like just a sort of a general go-getter.
Supported, like, getting rid of all gay people and you didn't know that.
Well, that'd be crazy, but I would probably hear about that one. But I appreciate you guys.
Would you support him then? No, I would. He is a Muslim. You guys just keep saying that.
This girl's great. She took her apart pretty well. Where does it work? I don't know enough about that. My God, Jeff.
Oh my God, I like her.
These people are
She's
insane.
funny.
It's just great. Where has it worked? I just want to play all of her stuff. 50 Schiff was on, Pencil Neck. You know how Trump calls him Pencil Neck? He was on a show the other day.
Anyone who stands up to the president, anyone who criticizes the president, anyone who says anything adverse to the president's interests gets the full weight of the federal government.
Probably watching. Somebody took his neck and extended it. If you're listening on the podcast,
down on them.
It's a funny video.
Oh my God! They don't call him Pencil Neck for no reason, Jeff. There's a whole reason to the whole thing.
That's the real reason.
And this guy I like the best here. I'll play this guy before we do the drawing. But this guy talks about Gavin Newsom. This. I don't know if you watched
Gavin Newsom.
Yeah.
Understand the lack of self-awareness that's required to be the governor of California and post this on X about how electricity prices have gone up 10% since January. Gavin, you are the governor and have been the governor for the last 6 years of the state with the second highest utility cost in the nation. Bro, how do you have this little self-awareness? How the fuck do you try to talk shit to the president about something that you are the second worst at in the country? How the fuck does that happen? Bro, the only place more expensive for power than your state is Hawaii, an island in the middle of the Pacific. Of all the states connected to the U.S. power grid, you are by far the most expensive. Your utility rates are insane. And not only are your rates fucking nuts, but you also have time of day billing, where you basically fixed it so when people are home after work, you get to charge them more for just running their air condition. You also have rolling blackouts. Like, bro, how the fuck do you post this? How do you post this and not go, this might backfire? Bro, look, I'm beginning to think that you shouldn't run for president, not because you're a fucking terrible governor, but because you might be too fucking stupid to hold the office.
Oh my God. That's
no self-awareness. No self-awareness.
Oh my God. I love
He was blaming Trump that energy prices went up in his state. God almighty, Jeff. I don't know who's running that over there.
And then Hawaii
has always warned me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Hawaii's another one.
Sober, although my double standard tells me off when the hands of a thief. All right, there we go. The one thing comes off is...
And Cali's still cheaper than the UK.
Yeah, that's the weird part.
Man.
Still.
Net zero will destroy the UK and everybody
What's destroying Germany on top of it. Wish we had some more about...
Germany.
I wish we had more to play
Another
about
one.
that. So
Enron, yes. That's right.
Yeah, this guy bought a lot of Enron the day before it died right here. I was hearing buzzing. I thought things were going well. There's a lot of buzz around it. It wasn't good buzz.
It was going someplace.
It went down to pennies. I lost everything. Lost it all, Jeff. There's
That's
13 people in here, guys. We need more people. We're going to play the song, and then we're going to go
We're
for
gonna play. We're gonna play the song, and we're gonna get to 20.
Guys, type in
at
Yeti.
least 18. Here we go. Some people haven't heard the song.
Wait a minute. Before you play that.
All right.
Trump moving towards Venezuela. People in South America are happy. They are happy with that. But that's another slippery slope. Let's put it that way. That's a slippery slope. But
Stuff has to happen in Venezuela. Got to clean up.
Yeah, there is a lot of stuff that needs to get cleaned up there. Well, it's happening in Mexico, where one of the senators in Mexico, I'm really worried about her safety, because she came out and said that it's a great thing that Trump's going to go and take down the bad guys, and she Sheinbaum, the president there, was pissed at her, saying she was a traitor, and that the government can take care of it. She's like, I'm glad that at least President Trump's going to clean it up. Everyone wants him to come and clean stuff up. That's
all over the world. All over the world. It's amazing.
Go ahead and play it, Jeff. Let's
Here
do
we
this,
go. You
guys.
ready?
Yeah, 14.
14.
Type in Yeti.
All right.
Type in Yeti.
We need at least 4 more. Come on. Here we go.
Yo, we're live on the chain tonight. We was in the house, keep it hype, alright. Are you ready to win a badass Yeti? Straight from the blue tribe, heavy and steady. Word of the day, Yeti. Roll with the flow, but the beat stay sweaty. Wallet on lock, our man stay ready. Click, claim, boom, that drop hit heavy. Why? Cause this right here's historic. Epic vibes, digital and euphoric. Chain reaction, the block's ignited. Blue tribe warriors, battle invited. Stand up, rise with your
says, "What a hip hop jam? Dope." 7% chance to win is good odds. They sure are. There's 15 now.
That's right. There's 15. That's it.
So dope. Yeah, you missed it.
Come on.
It's a great banger, man. Phenomenal.
That was a good one. There you go.
Sounds good. Not gonna lie. Thank you, because you were hating the other one. He was like, "What is
didn't
this
like
crap?
the
Oh
metal.
God,
Come
no,
on.
not again." That's good, Jeff. You got high praise. That's good. Yeah, we have to change it up every once in a while. That's how it goes. So let's go ahead and run over to
price prediction for
No, we
XRP.
don't do price predictions.
No price prediction.
I'm going to predict $3.03.
Yes.
No time frame.
No time frame.
No time frame. Not getting in trouble. Look, it should blow past a new all-time high. I'd like to see it
back up.
I'd like to see it go past $4. That's what I'd like to see before the end of the year. That's what I'd like to see. It's not a prediction by any stretch of the imagination. But here we go, Jeff. Put the little background song on and let's go.
Hang on, now I gotta scroll and I gotta find it.
I know. Yeah. Rafi comes for the songs. I love the songs. I'm actually gonna run this thing because we have 15 and that's enough. So let's go, guys.
It's enough. Yes.
Let's go. Let's see who's gonna win.
Do it.
Let's go.
Roll it.
Go. Who is it? Who's the winner today? Who is the winner? Boom. Oh, Luke Blinker.
I think Luke Blinker won last time.
Won. But I think he didn't have a.
But the problem is he
Zaman
didn't
wallet.
have a Zaman wallet. So maybe he has a Zaman wallet this time.
You got your Zaman wallet?
Did you get your Zaman wallet? Zaman wallet?
Yes or
Blinker? No, he's about to do that.
No, I don't think he had it. Unless because I think he didn't.
Come on,
have the
dude,
late-
Blinker. No way. You don't have a wallet.
Dude,
Oh.
you can't. Don't enter, dude, because you won twice already.
And, roll
roll again.
again.
Dude, get yourself a Zaman wallet.
Get a Zaman
Joey
wallet.
Come on, dude.
And all you have to do is just move 5 XRP in there for
No,
next
I
time.
think it's just one or two. You don't even need to do that.
Oh, okay. There you
Move
go.
2 XRP and you're done. $6,
All right.
whatever.
Man.
All right, we're gonna roll again. You got a 1 in 14
roll
chance. We're down to
again.
7% odds here.
Rigged.
It's not rigged. The guy doesn't have a freaking Zaman wallet. Let's go.
Definitely rigged.
Here we go. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna be?
Who won it?
Who's it gonna be? And boom!
Sledfast.
Sledfast.
Lucky.
597.
Come on, Sledfast.
Sledfast, are you here?
Sledfast.
Sledfast.
Sledfast is the big winner of today.
Not sled ass.
Because
Sledfast.
because sled ass.
Sled ass.
Sledfast.
Sled fast. Sled ass. Sled fast. Sled fast here?
Sledfast. Come on.
Come on, man. Oh, we gotta wait from Sledfast.
Sledfast. Lubkey.
Let's go, man.
Come
We gotta
on.
go.
Sledfast.
We're waiting. We're waiting.
You know what? I gotta find the Excel sheet while we're doing
People, we are waiting.
Come on. Come on.
Come on now.
Maybe type it in.
Steadfast says pay it forward. Okay, we're gonna roll it again, boys and girls.
Holy cow.
We'll
Holy cow.
again. Pay it forward. All right.
Gotta
All
roll
here we go.
again.
Third time's the charm, as they say, Jeff. Let's do it.
Rigged.
Let's see. Okay, here we go.
Rigged.
1 in 13 chance to win. Let's go. Who's it gonna be? Who's the big winner today? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I need everyone to just be able to.
Charles.
Boom. Wait a minute.
The winningest winner of all winners.
The winningest.
I think he's qualified too, because I don't think he's
of all
won in a while, has he?
time. I don't think so.
When was the last time he won?
Charles.
The white. Check the white and the blue.
No, it's been a while since we gave a white away, and Charles won a blue
on.
Let me see.
It's before July 24th. We're golden.
July 30th.
Oh, that's the 30-day rule.
Oh no!
You got to roll again.
This
Charles, you were
30-day
that-
rule might be complex because
You were
then
that close.
we're missing so many people.
Yeah, well, we're gonna
Might have to
go.
adjust this 30-day rule because
No, we're not adjusting the 30-day rule. 30-day rule stands. There's,
there's
12
so many people now.
There's 12 people left.
Too many people won. We're gonna have to adjust it moving forward.
Nope, not adjusting
After
anything.
this.
Nope, no adjustments.
We're gonna have to.
30-day rule, Osman.
Osman,
are you
Osman,
here?
4th time is the charm. He is here because look at this.
All right. He was right. The 4th time was the charm, baby.
We're here for the rants, not Yeti trafficking.
Yeah, that's me finally.
Osman has been wanting to win a badass Yeti for a while.
That's awesome, dude.
And there you go. Get
You're in
us
the
your
club, dude. You're in the
Zaman
club.
wallet.
Yeah,
Get
see?
us your Zaman wallet.
You wouldn't have won if we would have changed something.
That's it. I like it.
While you're doing that, while you're getting the Zaman wallet and your handle on X, there's some more fallout from the Cracker Barrel guy. He's got a new song, Jeff. I'm gonna play it here.
Calvin Klein said being morbidly obese was cool. Then Nike used a man in leggings to sell women's clothes. They must think we're fools. Go woke, go broke. That's what they say. Try selling folks what they don't want. You'll find there's hell to pay. If you ask me, you should keep your politics to yourself and we'll both have a better day. Greedy banks lecturing me about DEI, are they for real? And some whack jobs named Ben and Jerry want me to boycott Israel. It's enough to make you reach for a beer, but Bud's woke too. Next they'll call it the queen of beers. Guess this Bud ain't for you. Go woke, go broke. Different company, different day. Sell liberal insanity and you'll see that business plan don't pay. Best Foods don't want your opinions on Trump. Just want mayo for my sandwich, that okay?
All right, here we go.
Okay. Well, we'll hold
Here
this.
we go. Hold the song.
Hold it.
Osman, here we go. It is submitted. It's verifying, and it is
golden.
Sent. That's it. Submitted successfully. You are now the proud owner of Badass Yeti number 262. Badass Yeti 262.
Beautiful.
Kick-ass Badass Yeti. So if you haven't seen him yet, then, here. Oh, let me remove that real quick. There you go. That's him right there. You now own this badass guy.
Beautiful.
That guy is bad ass. And that's
That is
yours.
fantastic.
What's the name of your badass Yeti? His name is Frostner. There you go.
The Frost beer.
Frostner.
That's awesome.
Frostner. That's
Gotta
it.
love that. It's beautiful.
Man, that guy kicks ass. And there you go. Frostner. And we've got your I thought I saw it go through. There it is. Boom.
There it is.
Yeah, we got your X handle. We got everything.
Another Yeti, bro. Woo! Congrats,
Boom.
Osman. Beautiful. He got the name of the badass Yeti. Beautiful. He's got it. Frosner Dunlop. There you go. We'll listen to the rest of the song. We'll get out of here.
Listen to the rest of the song.
Why do brands insist on committing suicide? Cracker Barrel, you could left me on the logo and just let it ride. Hey, Wall Street, God, politics, and sex ain't your business. So do me a favor and stay the heck out of mine. Go woke, go broke. That's what they say. Had enough of your brand sermonizing like yesterday. Stick to selling your screens, beans, and widget machines. Oh, and did I mention Sydney? Sweeney has great jeans.
There you go. See, got to get the City Sweeney in there. City Sweeney has great genes. That's all we have, guys. That's all we have. Thank you for coming in here to On the Chain. Thanks for being part of the On the Chain family from all over the world. Love all you guys and appreciate you guys coming in. So we will We absolutely will be back on Saturday.
No, Wednesday.
Is it Saturday? Wednesday.
Wednesday.
You'll be here Wednesday, Jeff.
Wednesday.
I'll be here Wednesday, Jeff.
Wednesday.
Today was Wednesday. Where am I? I don't know.
Today's Sunday.
Yeah, I know. Have a great night, guys. God bless you. God bless you too. Visual Vendetta. I used to love Cracker Barrel. 24/7 breakfast offering. Yeah, a lot of people used to love it. It's gone down. It's gone down. That blue light beer is worse than Gins. It is horrible. That's what I always called it. If someone ever offered me a bottle, I'd be like, no, thank you. They're like, well, you don't drink beer? I'm like, no, I don't drink that beer. They go, why not? You don't like the flavor? Come on, suck it up. I'm like, I said, if I wanted a headache, I'd go out binge drinking for 3 nights in a row if I wanted to wake up with that. But you're not even halfway through it and your head's pounding like someone hit you over the head with a hammer. It's that bad. What's that song called? I don't know. It's called the Woke Song. I don't know. I found it on, I'll tell you what, Steve, Devon. Here's what you do. You subscribe, go to onthechain.com, .io, I'm sorry, .io, and you subscribe to the list. And then you will get, we put all of the things we talk about. You get an email to it. But if you want to know what it's specifically called, you can go right here and you can see it all yourself. And I'll put that up there. But if you go to the website, you will see onthechain.io, which I will copy and paste into the comments right there. But if you come down here, you'll see the last show. And for example, if you click on that, you can, where you listen to the show, there's the video, there's the winner from the show, the one who won. And there you go. The articles we discuss, all the things we kind of run through, you'll see them all right there. All of it. All of it. You didn't put one shirt or coffee in there, Jeff. Didn't do one of them, man.
Woke and broke. Go woke, go broke.
Yeah.
Oops.
So here you go. Like here's.
I needed that open.
See that, Jeff? Like I put. See, like, oh, look. See, every once in a while I put like a coffee thing in there.
Coffee.
Down. Oh, and there's the shirt. SEC Ripple Strikes Back. We have a merch store, so you can either go this way, but this thing gets emailed to you on the list. And what you do is go down the chain, scroll down to this part right here. Put your email address in and then put your name, and that's all. You join the family. We won't spam anything, but you'll get that. So go ahead and fill that sucker out. So that way you'll know, you'll get all the stuff we talk about. If you want to share it with somebody or share it on social, you'll have that too. And that's it. Anything else before you get
That's all we got.
Jeff?
See you on Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's right. See you guys on the next one. Chip and Jeff out. See you guys.
Are you down with OTC? Please like, subscribe, and click the bell to be notified when the next video drops.